Okay. Are we live? Yes. Excellent. We are live. Monty, would you care to watch? Yeah. Alrighty. Put you up on the secondary monitor. You can close that YouTube tab up there. It's not doing anything. There's my chat. I'm gonna put you on the upper window, the upper monitor. Spider-Man, how's it going, dude? What's new? It's always something. I didn't change the tags for tonight. So let's fix that. Cat, how is it going? How's everybody doing tonight? There we go. How about that music though that we got going tonight? This menu music. Well, you picked a good time to search that, my man. You picked a good time. So we are just getting started here. This just dropped earlier this week, and it's gonna be the last thing that I play before I go on vacation all next week. So let me know. Has anybody right now that's here played the demo already? Or is everybody watching already played, you know, up to chapter 4 here? Here we go, and let's get Discord here. Let's get the server notified. Let's see how basic this is, shall we? Yeah, you've told me how you soured on this series of mods, Zach. So how's everybody's day going? My brother loves watching you live stream, but he doesn't send messages in live chat at all. That's okay, man. It's all good. I understand that not everybody can make it live, and not everybody wants to chat. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, no, I don't need that. To copy. Word really gets around, huh, Spider-Man? There we go. What I find fascinating about the Vigilante here is, you might remember, I've got different installs for every chapter of Vigilante, but it's still sharing the same save data. So you can see my saves from, I believe this is chapter 3. Chapter 2 or chapter 3. I don't remember which. It might be both, honestly. Yes, it is here, Underskins. It is, it is. Oh god. Somebody in the Emerald Affection server said for my Summer Hope Part 3 exit music flashbacks. That does not fill me with confidence. Oh my god. That does not fill me with confidence. Oh, excuse me. I'm just sitting here thinking that if Zero can make this mod, why are the ones on his channel so basic? I don't know, dude. Yes, I see you trying to get my attention, mate. What's up? Tell me what's on your mind. Suddenly, pineapples! Okay. I do. My username is the same as my YouTube username. So if you got Steam, you can find me on there. I like to play BO3 on the server occasionally, especially with some of my other mates that have it. So if that sounds like fun, QR code's right there. I'm more officially on holidays, so take care. Have I myself made any mods? No, unfortunately. I am not a coder, so I wouldn't even know where to begin with making a mod, honestly. I am just an enjoyer when it comes to these mods. Beefy computer, lack of coding knowledge. Yes, I am well aware, Zach. I am not well suited for that. Alrighty. I say it's high time we get started. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing I must do. Do you play People Playground? No, I have not played that before. It ain't that hard to give up your life to the endless amounts of coding, but I digress. Yeah, I just don't think that is the kind of thing I would want to give up my life to. Just saying, Zach. There we go, I had to make sure Monty was ready. You asking me? So I said it's high time we get started. I think for the sake of time, I'll pick truth. That is straight up a remix of the Sonic Mega Collection music. Water gun standoff. So yeah, we can see some previous CGs here and some fan arts and stuff. Fascinating. I wasn't expecting that. It carries over to the menu too. Oh my god. Brad, hello there. It's a remix version, yes. If I remember. And here we got the music room. Oh, hold up. Nice. No, that is not true. I know what it is, I've just never played it. So the music doesn't carry over from the music room, but it does carry over from the gallery. That is so strange. Alright. I suppose we should get going. I slowly and groggily open my eyes. So we just have skip available from the get-go. Somebody's gonna have to tell me if this is text we've already seen. Oh, nope. Now skip's not available, so I'm gonna take it that this is where chapter 4 starts. Okay, I'm gonna expand my window a little bit. Since this is still sized for my older laptop. Been a hot minute since I got to play this, so yeah. I played Ultimate Custom Night on Friday. Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. Oh yeah, like the eye-opening one. It's a good one. That 1660 Ti died too soon. Yes, it did. Very unfortunate. The sun is shining brightly through the window on this fresh Sunday morning. My bones are still aching a bit from yesterday, though. I apologize if I sound lost tonight, just because it's been so long since Chapter 3 came out, and I've played so many other mods since then. Possibly. I'm really glad I don't have a lot of stuff, or else this move would be a bigger pain than it already is. I need to see something. Oh no, it's not gonna tell us until we have to speak. Because we had some kind of funny running joke going on with the rest of the chapters in my playthrough so far. We named our character Homer, so We've been imagining that's Homer Simpson all this time. This is chapter 1 stuff? Is it? Can anybody else confirm that? Oh. When we left off in chapter 3, Joker wannabe was in bed with Monica. Okay. Skip is back again? Probably because that's the last time I played it, Brad, because that was when chapter 3 came out. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to skip around and find our spot. Actually, wait. Hold on. Let me go back to the menu. Sometimes I forget that these are all connected with each install. And that's why it's using the same save data. Yeah, I know there is, Zach. I just didn't, think I'd have to use it. We did finish chapter 3. Yep, we did. Wait. Why is just Monica playing? Hey, what's up, Alex? Monty, what did you do? Why is this music playing? Oh, she's excited. You see that? She's excited about that. Oh my god. Where the hell am I? I look around and see nothing but darkness. Yes, she does. Wait, this place again? What is this creepy looking jack-o'-lantern one now? Oh right, the guy that gave us our powers, I think. Homer? I turn around toward the familiar looking voice, to the familiar voice speaking to me. Ah yes. Wait, you're here too? And you're in your outfit? She looks down at herself, inspecting her clothes. I guess this was a surprise to her, too. Must be. That's strange. You're in yours, also. I look down to confirm her statement, and surely enough, I am. Huh. I guess I didn't notice. Maybe the big guy wanted us to look presentable. What you got against blinking, man? I am in the camp that enjoys this. Like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the blinking makes the game feel just, you know, a little bit more alive to me. Makes the world feel just that tiny bit more lived in. Same here. I suppose whatever he has to say affects both of us. That it does. A booming voice bellows through the void. We both look around, trying to spot the voice, the source of that signature voice. Yeah, I've been using Steam for a very long time. I should say I've had an account for a long time. Until he slowly appears before us. Hello. We have much to discuss, especially due to recent events. He focuses his eyes on me. I glare back at him. Okay, yeah, I did it. You happy? The end of that mortal's life does not amuse me. I think I skipped the line inadvertently. What does is that you've finally given up your absurd mindset. There was no plausible way for you to win this game without getting your hands dirty. Oh. That clears the history when he does that. Fascinating. I look away from him, trying to focus on something else. Well, that's kind of hard when there's nothing else here. When? I abruptly face Monica. What do you mean by when? And you, once again, referred to all of this as a game. Yeah, implying that they are just pawns in a much bigger game. So if that's what it is, then who are we up against? A giant lull appears in the conversation. Monica stares at the overseer fiercely, awaiting an answer. I once again cannot provide you with that information. It's an answer you must find yourself. Monica scowls, clearly dissatisfied with his answer. In any case, there is something I wish to give you both. Oh, really? Aw, you got us a gift. I'm flattered. Not necessarily a gift. Really? You mean by that? More so, an upgrade. In the beginning, I supplied you both with the tools you needed to take on your enemies. However, it now seems they've been starting to grow more resilient. I would have just phrased that as, it now seems they're starting to grow more resilient. It's a little bit less wordy. Talking about those yellow-eyed guys, right? Precisely. Your regular equipment won't be very effective against these types. So I will be providing you with something stronger. I'm taken aback by his kind gesture. Who knew such a big scary guy like him could be so nice? Wow. Thanks. Do not mistake this as generosity. I am merely doing what I must to make this game more entertaining. So, I take it that we'll be able to call these new weapons once we're back in the real world? Just like our other equipment? The Overseer nods. Hard to say what my favorite Steam game is. Because most of the stuff I have on Steam is just stuff that I have played before, or, you know, old games that I wanted to check out that I couldn't before. Well then, we should probably schedule in some training today to see what we're dealing with. Monica turns towards me. You fine with that? Yeah, I might as well. Payday 2 is my most played game, says Brad. I think mine would have to be World at War. Just because I've played like over 700 hours of custom zombies. Don't want to jump into a group of criminals with my pants down, after all. We both share a smile with one another. That is all I wish to tell you. I will now be sending you back. Do not disappoint me. Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. Ugh. Stupid alarm. How bothering to open my eyes. I stretch my hand over to my phone and tap the screen to stop the alarm. But it doesn't stop. I tried tapping it a few more times, however the alarm continues to play. See, this is the point where you just chuck it across the room. I slowly open my eyes and bring the phone towards me. Might as well wait for the Quest 3. Once my eyes begin to adjust, I suddenly notice that this isn't my phone. Yeah, the ringtone sure seemed different. Also, that straight up looks like the warden's key. If you know, you know which one I'm talking about. There's a pop-up on the screen asking for a pin. Before I can even think about trying one, a small hand snatches the phone away. I look over to see Monica tapping at the screen in rapid succession. Well, you were right about that, Zach. Finally, the alarm stops. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess we kind of forgot where we left off last time, huh? This isn't my room. I readjust myself on the bed, still feeling slightly tired. This bed is great. It's like I'm laying on a cloud. Well, I'm glad you like it so much. But come on, we have to get up. Monica sits up, beginning to look at her phone. School starts in about... an hour ago? Oh no. She late. That's not proper grammar. Oh, you're funny, bud. You're funny, game. Oh my god, we're late. Get up. Wait, what? God damn it. I'm suddenly pushed out of the bed, landing on the floor. God damn it, Monica. Why you gotta do that? Ow! Homer pushed off the bed. No! I quickly get up and see Monica frantically moving around the room, getting her stuff together. I just don't get it. How could we sleep for that long? Maybe it had something to do with the overseer talking to us. Depends what you're in the mood for. I don't have an offhand recommendation. Just search up a genre you like and see what catches your eye. Could have also been how tired we were last night. Okay, none of that matters right now. We have to go! Right! I start looking around the room for my clothes. Wait, I don't live here! Damn it, I'll meet you outside. I throw my shoes on and run out of Monica's house. I walk out of my house and see Monica standing outside, impatiently tapping her foot. I'm surprised she waited for me. Yeah, why didn't you just run off ahead? You know? Even if she looks like she's waiting to tear me apart. Yeah, probably. But I mean, you're already an hour late. You're already over an hour late, so what's a little more, right? I jog up to her. There you are. What took you so long? Relax, I only took like 10 minutes. Also, some shampoo got into my eyes while I was taking a shower, so that slowed me down a bit. We start briskly walking towards the school. I'm sorry if I've been a bit pushy. Nah, it's fine. I'm assuming this is your first time being late. No, I've been late before. It's just that they were all excused or only by a few minutes at most. I've never been this late before. It happens. Yeah. Yeah. If you haven't played it, then you might not understand why. So if you haven't played the base game, I definitely recommend that at least. Ah, I see. I take out my phone and check the clock. Well, it looks like we've only missed our first class, so there shouldn't be too much to worry about. You can just go to those classes during lunch and ask for what we missed. Then we can work on it during the club meeting today. You know, common sense.
You're right.
On new and trending? Yeah, that's just amazing, Brad. God, don't you just love Steam?
I guess I was overreacting a bit. Thanks, Homer.
It's no problem. Sometimes we tend to overthink problems that have really simple solutions. Ah, yes, I am very familiar with this, Homer.
I bet you're quite the master at simple thinking.
Hey, what are you trying to say? I bump her with my shoulder as she continues to giggle. We eventually make our way to the front of the school. I hold the door open, allowing her to enter first.
What a gentleman.
I can feel your sarcasm from here, Zach. I walk in behind her before shutting the door. Wow, it's so quiet. Yeah, that's what happens when you go into a hallway during class. It's quiet. And empty, too. It's really surreal seeing the hallway like this compared to how it usually is. Monica walks to the left of me.
Well, my class is over this way, so I'll see you at lunch, okay?
Alright, see ya. I raise my non-moving hand and get ready to walk to class. Until Monica pecks me on the cheek. I can't help but widen my eyes and freeze in response. Sneaky little girl, you. Sneaky one, isn't she? MPT lean pose moment. She's clearly aware of how off guard I was, since I can hear her giggle to herself while making her way to class. Like I said, she's a sneaky one. After standing there like a dork for a few seconds, I once again start walking to my class. God. Definitely hitting my glasses with some eyeglass cleaner before I head out tomorrow. Yep, that does sound like your writing, Zach. Strange, though. Most times when I'm walking in these hallways, I feel a slight sense of dread. Mainly due to how much I really don't want to be here this early. But I don't feel that right now. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't wake up at the ass crack at dawn. Feels nice, doesn't it? In fact, I feel kinda happy. Am I feeling this way because of that kiss? Yes. I can tell you for a fact. The answer is unquestionably yes. Is this what it's like to have a girlfriend? Yes. He's starting to figure it out, guys. Teenage Homer is starting to figure it out. Man, if anyone heard my thoughts right now, I'd get so much shit for it. Well, good thing I'm broadcasting this. Especially if that person was Natsuki. Later that afternoon. Ah, there's the vending machine. Don't know why it's so far away from the snack machine, though. Yeah, normally those things are next to each other. Somebody really just hates convenience in this world. Just seems so inconvenient. As I approached the machine, I noticed two people sitting on the stairs next to it. Wait a minute. I know those people. Hey, Yuri. Natsuki.
Oh, hello, Homer.
Yo. I didn't know this is where you two ate lunch.
Yeah, we started doing it like last year. Ever since then, it's kind of became our thing.
I see.
Natsuki sets her food to the side of her and stands up. Anyway, what are you doing around here?
Nothing. Just getting a drink. I don't remember either. I'm putting it as a solid maybe. That might have happened. But I don't remember. No? Okay. I walk closer to the vending machine, inspecting my options. What to get? While mulling this over, I soon get the feeling I'm being stared at. I turn to see Natsuki looking over my shoulder. Can I help you with something, Pinky? Or at least the best she can manage at her height. May I help you? Hey, my line.
Just seeing if you're gonna make the right choice.
Excuse me? How could I make a wrong choice? It's a vending machine.
Simple. If you pick the Manta, you're wrong.
Hey, what's wrong with Manta?
See? I knew you had bad taste.
Fine, then what should I get? She gets closer to the machine, looking over all the options.
Mad Bull isn't too bad.
This universe's Red Bull.
Yeah, if you lack a tongue.
Ooh. Shots fired. Yeah, I'm with you, Brad. I'm not a fan of Red Bull or any energy drink. I have them very sparingly. Like only when I know I'm planning a really big stream. Pepsi is the best. That's where I disagree with you. But that goes for just about any soda for me. I'm not a soda guy in general.
What was that? Natsuki. Mad Bull tastes like motor oil. Hey, it's not that bad. Sure, it doesn't taste the best, but the kick it gives you is pretty good. There are plenty of other drinks that can give you a kick that taste leagues better.
I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say you like the Earl Green, huh, Yuri? She turns to face me, looking somewhat offended by my comment.
And what makes you say that?
You know, because you really enjoy tea and stuff.
Well, yes, it is true that I have a high appreciation for tea. This appreciation only works against Earl Green's favor. It's not as rich as all the other authentic teas. Fine, then what do you think he should get?
I never expected such a deep and insightful conversation over what to buy from a vending machine. Yuri leans forward to try and get a better look at the machine. I did not think these girls' opinionated natures extended to something as small as beverages. I'm gonna guess it extends to everything. By the time a final decision is made, lunch is nearly gonna be over.
Go with the second maid. I've seen you and Sayuri drink it before, so I'm assuming it's something you'd enjoy.
Huh. I guess it would be healthier than the Manta. Earl Grey can go fuck itself. Too bitter. I've never had that, so I can't speak for it. Got any objections, Natsuki?
No complaints. Can't really go wrong with juice.
I put my money in the machine.
Are you ready to pick the Wait, don't get that flavor though! Pink lemonade is so much better.
Finally! Something I can agree with from you, Natsuki. If I were Homer, I would just slowly turn my head towards her with the most stone-faced glare and just look at her. I get the pink lemonade flavor as Natsuki suggested and let the machine do its job. It's gonna get stuck. Watch. That does sound like a tasty combo, Brad. Place your bets. Does the machine get stuck? Once my drink is released from its prison, I lean down and grab it. Nope. Oh, thanks for all the help, girls. Comma. Not period. Even if I never asked for any. If you guys ever want to join us up on the rooftop, feel free to stop by.
Goodbye, Homer. See you at the club. Tell Sayori and Monica that they're dorks.
Speak for yourself. I'll pass it along. Natsuki and Yuri go back to sitting down as I make my way back to the rooftop. Misclick, classic mistake. Oh yeah. Easy mistake. Also, this comma feels unnecessary. I open the door, drink in hand, to find Sayori in the middle of telling Monica a story of some sort.
And then, BAM! Ran right into the sliding door.
Sounds like a dog or a cat eager to go outside.
Oh my gosh.
Oop. You good? Alright, we good.
Was he okay? He got up super quick and tried to pretend that he was okay.
Or like a little sibling or something.
Though I could see a tear or two drop from his eyes.
Sounds like a little sibling.
Aww.
Natsuki told me to tell you guys... Natsuki told me to tell you guys that you're dorks.
What? Why would she say that?
Sarah looked genuinely upset while Monica just giggled at the comment.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. So he hits the sliding door and then...
Wait, are you seriously telling her that story? Oh god, this is from when they were kids, wasn't it? God damn it, Sayori. I thought you said you wouldn't tell anyone. I thought you said you wouldn't tell it anymore.
Sorry. It's just so cute. I forgot the best part. For days after that, he would always stick his hand out before walking through, just to make sure that door was actually open.
It was hard to see. He's like a fly or any other flying insect, just banging into a into glass like. Why won't it open? Why can't I get out? Is anybody just picturing that scene from B-Movie right now? Because that's what I'm picturing. Envisioning Homer with this door. I was like 8.
Actually, you were 9.
Yeah, okay, Miss Perfect Memory. It's so dumb. Shut it! I want to hear it from the girl that didn't want to go to the amusement park because she was afraid of the mascot suits. Sayori's eyes widened at my comment. I mean, to be fair, mascot costumes can be a little uncanny. They're a little much for some people.
Aw, Sayori. Hey! Their heads are abnormally large. Besides, I grew out of it.
Yeah, when you were 12.
Shut up! You two are so cute. There's no need to be embarrassed. Everyone has those kinds of stories from when they were kids.
Oh yes, this is true. The blush on Sayori's face, as well as my own, starts to fade away. Fair point.
Yeah, I guess it's not as bad since it happened so far in the past. Unlike the time Monica fell asleep in the club room.
Oh damn. Everybody getting roasted up here.
Shameful. Scandalous.
The roof of roasts.
Aww.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I don't think I've heard this story before.
Hey, this attack is completely unprovoked. I was helping you two feel better. Well, it happened right around the beginning of the club.
Oh no, hold on to your butt, Monica.
So only yours truly was there to witness it. Sayori!
That voice crack though. After school. Look, all I'm saying is, every single day that we're in that class, he always picks me for the questions I don't know the answer to. I think he just hates me. He doesn't hate you. It's because you're always talking. Duh. Maybe you don't do that. Yeah, to you. You're the one who always starts it. Maybe he wouldn't pick on you so much if you paid more attention in class. Yeah, well maybe I wouldn't talk so much if you didn't always reply.
My guy, that's like saying I would have won if I didn't lose. Your argument is just simply invalid.
He crosses his arms and looks off to the side. I merely caught my eye at him before chuckling to myself. I'll try to ignore you next time, then. That's all I ask. See you tomorrow, man. See ya. We both go our separate ways, with me continuing my walk towards the club room. It's weird how much Shinji reminds me of Sayori. Do I just attract people like that? Probably. Honestly, you probably have better luck going after someone like her than Yuri. Turn one more corner and I'm met with quite the surprise waiting outside the clubroom door. Monica? She's leaning up against the wall looking at her phone. Why is she out in the hall? Probably something serious, man. She's out in the hall by herself checking something on her phone. Either that or she just had to look at something that was more private in nature. That's my guess. Is she locked out? She soon looks around and spots me. Are we early? Are we late? Took you long enough. You really shouldn't keep a girl waiting so much, you know. Sorry. I didn't know you were waiting for me. Or that anyone was waiting for me, for that matter.
What held you back so long anyway?
Shinji got us in trouble with the teacher, so we had to stay after for a bit so he could lecture us.
Oh, I see. You know, I'm starting to think he's not the best influence on you.
Hey, you got nothing to worry about. I don't follow or look up to the guy at all. He's just a nice guy to hang out with. Yeah, I kind of like how some of the people that I've worked with over these last 5 years are people that I enjoy talking to, but people that I hate working with. You know what I mean? Like, you know those guys that are, you know, really great to talk to, that have, you know, similar interests to you, and you get along with them really easily, but they just have such a shit work ethic that, you know, they don't even take, you know, what they're doing seriously. If you've worked a retail job for any length of time, you know those kinds of people. You know, the kind of people that don't really want to be there and are just doing it, you know, for whatever reason, you know, they're there for. Whether they just wanted to have a summer job, you know, save up a bit of money until they find something else. You know those kinds of people. Those are some of the most, you know, love and hate relationships I've had with people. Because it's like, if we were not in work right now, I would love to talk to you. Like, I would love to get to know you. But since we are at work, could you maybe try a little harder, you know? That sounds like the type of person that my boy here is describing with Shinji here.
Well, that's good at least.
Besides, when almost all the people you know at school are girls, you gotta have some guy friends to even it out. Are you sure about that? So why were you waiting for me in the first place? Is this about that training we were talking about earlier? Is this something couples are supposed to do?
No, it's not that. It's just...
Her eyes trail off to the side a bit. Yep, I hear you, Zach.
I want to tell the club about our relationship.
I see. I thought it might be something serious like that. Oh? Is that it? I mean, sure. I don't really see why you needed me for this, though.
She wants to make the announcement together with you.
Duh.
That's not all of it.
Take your time.
I only want the club to know. No one else.
Her face takes on a more serious expression after she says this. Oh. I see. I scratched the back of my head, semi-unsure of how to feel in this situation. I mean, we're here at the club. So it goes without saying, you know, we're only telling the club right now. I don't see why that's such a big deal. Is it because you're embarrassed of me, or...
What? No! God, no! I could never be embarrassed of you. If anything, I'm doing this to protect you.
Huh? He's just like, what? Protect me? What, is it because of your reputation at school? Protect me from who?
The whole school.
Ah, yes. It is because of your reputation. You think people are going to start coming after my boy Homer once people find out that you two are in a relationship. Of course. Once she says that, I start to realize what's going on here.
You know how I'm seen around here. One of the most popular and smartest girls in the school, ex-leader of the debate club and student council.
Wait, you used to be leader of student council?
Yes, but that's a story for another time.
Right, sorry.
My point is, a lot of eyes are on me constantly. Which has led to tons of nasty rumors being spread as well.
Yep, the classic high school affair. Wait, seriously?
Why are you surprised by this? This is high school. That shit spreads like wildfire, dude.
I know I've heard people spread some shitty things, but I never heard anything about Monica. You probably just were talking to the wrong people then. Or the right people, depending on your point of view. Maybe it's one of those things that only the more popular kids hear about. Wait, is this why some people are afraid to befriend her? I am lacking the info to make an accurate assessment of that.
Luckily, none of them gain much traction due to how outlandish they are, but that doesn't stop them from being spread.
Yeah, sounds like this school's version of TMZ.
And I just don't want you to have to deal with all that. Especially not from Stacy.
She slightly grumbles at that last part, saying it between an exhale. Stacy? The girl that, like, you helped, but then got stood up by her date?
Yeah, her. I'm actually surprised you remembered that.
Yeah, I am too. I guess I just really liked hearing what you have to say. I bashfully scratched the back of my head again. I think Monica was surprised to hear that too.
Aw, Homer. You don't know how much it means to me to hear you say that.
Actually, I do. Because I remember you told me your problem with other guys was that they never listened to you. See? This boy pays attention. Little golf clap for Homer. That's my boy. Put on a smug grin.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
A little. To get back on topic, though, I'm okay with keeping us a secret. Mostly because this seems like it means a lot to you. Well, it doesn't really matter to me. I grab both of Monica's hands, interlocking them with my own. I don't really care if the world knows or not, as long as I get to be by your side. So if we have to keep our love a secret, then so be it. I try to maintain eye contact with Monica, but after saying something like that, it's really hard not to be embarrassed. Luckily, she seems to reciprocate from the look on her face.
Thank you, Homer.
She wraps her arms around me, going in for a kiss. Very nicely done. Besides, it'll kind of be like for Romeo and Juliet. A couple forced to keep their relationship a secret from the public. Well, in that sense, yes, but you're missing some of the elements to make it a true Romeo and Juliet story.
You know how that play ends, right?
On second thought, Romeo and Juliet's highly overrated. She lets out a few giggles as soon as we let go of one another. My boy.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, but fair warning, Sayori is terrible at keeping secrets.
Oh, trust me, I know.
A hint of bitterness is present in her voice as she says this. Something tells me Monica's nap in the club wasn't supposed to be public knowledge. Once we walk through the door, the usual scene greets us. Sayori's drawing something on a sheet of paper. Natsuki's reading manga by the closet. And Yuri's reading manga at the desk furthest from the door. Wait. He's like, wait, you just hold on a second. Yuri is reading manga? Stop the presses, ladies and gentlemen. This has never happened before. Huh. Wonder how Natsuki managed that. Yeah, it certainly begs the question.
Okay, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
All the girls turn towards us, each of them making their way to the front of the room. Oop. I wouldn't doubt her reading some Death Note. Perhaps. Maybe that's how Natsuki convinced her to get started.
Is everything okay, Monica? Yes, everything is fine. It's just that Homer and I have an announcement we'd like to share.
She looks over at me with a smile, to which I reciprocate.
Oh? Are you two finally official?
Jeez, Natsuki. Couldn't let us do it our way, huh? Nope, because you never get to do things your way.
Sorry. Maybe if you guys didn't wait so long, it would have been an actual surprise. Wait, so you guys are like... actually boyfriend and girlfriend now?
Oh, that face will never get old. Oh, that wide-eyed, part-lipped Sayori face. Best face in the game. I've said it many times, but it is the best face in the game. Never gets old. It never gets old. Oh my god. Monica and I nod.
Oh my gosh! I'm so happy for you too!
Sayori embraces both of us, jumping up and down in the process. You done good, game. You done good. Sayori! I repeatedly try squirming out of her grasp while Monica just laughs along, accepting her fate. Eventually, Sayori lets go of us, allowing me to feel my arms again.
And here I thought Homer was gonna be alone for the rest of his life.
You really had that little faith in me? Damn.
You spend most of your nights watching anime and playing video games. Hey, it's a life.
Come on, Sayori. Get with it.
What did you want me to think?
Okay, fair point.
Congratulations, you two. I'm delighted to see you two officially become an item. It makes me feel even better knowing that I played a big part in it. Excuse me? You weren't the only one who helped. I was the one who pushed him into asking her out. That may be true, but it was I who he first came to for advice. Yeah, well, why do you think he came to me afterwards? Before I stepped in, he was like a scared dog, sitting with his tail between his legs. Oh, please. He would have asked her out eventually.
Ladies, you're both pretty. Can we move on?
All you did was expedite the process. That's way more than what you did! Hey, break it up, you two.
I would have said that's enough from the peanut gallery.
There's no need to compete over something like this.
Yeah. You both helped steer me in the right direction. I'd be lost without either of you. And now you feel kinda silly, don't you? The both of them look at each other.
I suppose you're right. Yeah. I guess someone like you would be clueless enough to need two people to support ya.
They both smile at that remark, to which I just take on the chin, giving no response. Ugh, excuse me. I'd much rather them tease me than be at each other's throats. They're like an old married couple.
Wait, you went to Natsuki and Yuri for advice? Why didn't you ask me?
She glares at me with expectant eyes. Is it that big of a deal? Isn't it obvious? You would have teased me about it the entire time.
Hey, I would have helped you after. Besides, you asked Natsuki to help you.
And? That's a good point, actually. No, it isn't.
Man, she's on a roll today.
Can we just change the subject, please?
Actually, there is something else we need to talk about. That being festival preparations. Right! The festival! Are you really sure you want to go through with this again? Last year was pretty embarrassing. I still get weird looks from other students every time I visit the library.
Yuri closes her eyes dejectedly.
I know last year was a total bust due to, well, a lot of things. But I think this year might be different, you know?
I don't think anyone's buying it, Monica. They don't seem very convinced. You don't say! The hopeful smile on Monica's face begins to fade. Oh no. Seems like she couldn't fully convince herself either.
Monica's right.
Everyone quickly turns towards Sayuri, her voice breaking the silence.
I think this year can be different. Last year was our first time being in an event like this. I think it's a little obvious it wasn't going to go the best.
I think somebody did tell me about that, Brad. 'Cause I remember somebody coming in my chat to tell me that a while back. Ooh, do tell me, Brad. I think it might have even been the dev who came in and told me about it. I don't remember, though. Okay, I couldn't remember, Zach. That was a while ago.
But now we can use what we learned from that experience to make this year's event great.
Sayuri puts her hand on Monica's shoulder when she says that. A small smile reappears on her face.
Thank you, Sayori. Most of last year's problems came from poor management, which was no one's fault but my own. I gave you all way too much work to do by yourself, which likely caused a lot of your mistakes. And for that, I apologize.
Holy shit. A leader actually taking responsibility for their actions? What kind of madness is this?
Monica. However, I won't be making that same mistake again.
We can only hope. A burst of confidence flows through Monica's voice.
To make things go smoother this time, we're going to be splitting up into teams. That way everyone has someone there to not only act as a safety net in case of mistakes, but to boost efficiency as well.
Oh yeah, sure as shit about that, Zach. We all ponder the idea, nodding our heads affirmatively.
I think that's a wonderful idea, Monica. I remember wishing for an opportunity to practice performing my poem first before having to go up on stage. Ooh, well in that case, why don't you and I partner up, Yuri? We can work on the pamphlets, the banners, and the scented candles. And afterwards you can practice performing your poem in front of me. I'd like that. Oh, then Natsuki and I can team up to draw the poster and bake the cupcakes.
No, we're not.
Huh? Why not? Do you really think I can trust you to make cupcakes? Oh, come on. I won't eat all of them.
And that's why you're not baking cupcakes with Natsuki.
You're not even denying that you're gonna steal some? A blatant lie like that would do nothing more than hurt my credibility.
Natsuki is just like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Pretty much, Zach.
Ugh. Well, I guess I could use an extra pair of hands in the kitchen.
So, why not? Why the turnaround, Natsuki? That's not like you at all.
Yay! The teams are set.
Big smiles find themselves on all the girls' faces. All of them looking like they're ready to rewrite history. Hey, what about me? Whose team am I on? Oh, damn. You really forgot, didn't you? Everyone's eyes trails over towards me as they realize that I was forgotten. And that's the problem with having an odd number of people. There's always somebody who's by themselves. So you either have a team of 3 and a team of 2, or you just have a lone wolf.
Right! I forgot we had an odd number of members now. Sorry, Homer.
Hey, no hard feelings. I'm perfectly fine playing the cheerleader. I'm also pretty much useless when it comes to all the things mentioned, so I doubt I'd be of any assistance.
Hey! You're not getting out of this that easy.
She quickly grabs my arm.
You're gonna help Natsuki and I bake our cupcakes.
I am?
He is? Well, yeah. He talks about how you could use an extra pair of hands when it comes to baking. So what's another pair of hands?
Sayori. Haven't you heard the saying, too many cooks will spoil the broth?
No. But it's a good thing we're making cupcakes then.
What are we gonna do with you, Sayori? What are we gonna do with you? This reminds me of one of those scenes from the Mario movie. He's not important. I roll my eyes while I hear Monica and Yuri giggle. Honestly, I expected them to start a tug of war over him.
I guess it could be pretty useful to have someone on hand to make sure Sayori doesn't eat too many cupcakes. So what do you say, dummy? You in?
I move my hand to my chin, thinking over the choice. As much as I'd like to be on Monica's team, scented candles and pamphlets aren't really my thing. Plus, baking could be pretty fun, even if I'd have no idea where to begin. Wonder if I could get Natsuki to give me a few pointers. Alright, I'll be with the cupcake fiends.
Yeah! Okay, now the teams are set. I'll try talking to the faculty tomorrow to see if I can get us a day off before the day of the festival to work. Tonight I want you all to go home and create a poem you'll be reading for the event. And tomorrow you could even share them if you'd like. Sound good?
Everyone nods in agreement.
Okay, then with that out of the way, we can continue with the rest of today's meeting.
Yeah, speaking of that. Hey, Yuri? What's the name of that manga you were reading earlier? Been looking for some new series to pick up. Oh god, that look on Yuri's face. It's okay, he's just curious. Settle down. Yuri stares at me in shock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. She looks away, mumbling her responses. Before Monica caught everyone's attention, you were reading a book. And said book didn't seem to resemble the types of books you usually read. I smirk at her, my tongue getting more playful as I speak. My tone, excuse me. Why did I thought that say tongue? Probably because of the G in getting.
I think you're mistaken, Homer. You were reading manga and you didn't tell me?
Oh no, we've awakened the pink gremlin.
Yuri, if you don't tell me what you're reading, we won't be able to discuss all the important aspects of it. Like, who's your favorite character? Who you ship? Favorite headcanons? I need to use the bathroom.
Oh my god, dude.
Yuri's just like, no, 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 no. I don't want to get involved in this. No. Get back here.
Natsuki proceeds to give chase, running out of the club room as well.
Natsuki's like, please talk to me about my manga.
Wow. I think that's the fastest I've seen Yuri run. Well, not counting the time at the beach, of course. Yeah, that was the thing that happened. It's really nice to see these more rare sides of these girls. As opposed to what I usually...
Sayori!
What's going on over there?
I saw that cookie drop on the floor. 7-second rule.
It's called the 5-second rule. That's not how it works, Sayori.
That's not even the right rule.
Thank you. I sit down at a nearby desk and watch the rest of this scene play out before me. How's she gonna get out of this one?
Yeah!
I kick the training dummy with my left leg. I then follow up with 2 quick jabs, one from each hand. Take a moment of respite before continuing. I roundhouse kick the dummy with my right leg, quickly following it with 1 jab and then a hook. I eventually stop and take a swig of water, sitting down. My punches are starting to feel faster. Same goes for my kicks, but they still don't feel as fast as my punches. I take another sip of water, glancing at my surroundings. Jeez, I've been hitting that thing for like half an hour. Still no sign of Monica. Hope everything's alright. I pull up my phone, getting ready to text her, when suddenly... Hey, you coming? A few minutes go by, still no response. Hope she didn't end up taking a nap when she got home. I could be pretty guilty of that. Well, that answers that question.
Sorry, I am on my way right now.
Huh? Guess I woke her up. My phone back in my pocket as I stand back up. Okay, break time's over. Time to get back to beating up the dummy. I position myself in front of the threatening pretend enemy. I throw a fist at the... really? I just put it away. Begrudgingly reach into my pocket and grab my phone, unlocking the screen. Oh. It's Natsuki. What do you want?
You read the new chapter of Shining Sword yet? You read the new chapter of Shining Sword yet?
New chapter? They only drop new chapters on Tuesdays.
Are you dumb?
Oh! Holy shit.
Lol, you're such a dummy. That chapter's pretty good.
Don't spoil anything.
I wasn't gonna.
I'm out right now, but I'll read it when I get home.
My god, you're actually touching grass?
Bite me, gremlin.
Nice to see you're hard at work.
I slowly look up from my phone. Yes, hello, you. That was quick. Man, her timing sucks. Hey, I'll have you know, I was messing that dummy up before you got here. Look, you can even still see some of the marks I left on him. I point towards the dummy to prove my point.
I guess I'll believe you this time.
She squints her eyes at me before taking off her bag. What took you so long? And why are you still in your uniform?
Well, I actually haven't dropped by my house yet.
Wait, seriously? And why are you so late?
Well, every Tuesday after school, I help the art teacher clean her classroom.
Why does everything happen on Tuesday? Wait a minute, you spent this entire time cleaning a classroom? Because I've seen that room, but it's not that big.
Not exactly. See, once I was done and started heading home, I saw an old lady getting ready to cross the street.
Oh, the classic.
So I decided to help her.
Oh, well, that's nice.
All the way to her house.
Okay, Monica, we need to talk about this because you're officially becoming that guy. I worked with that guy. That guy who is so disinterested in doing his work that, if he sees somebody who he thinks is looking for something, he'll be like, I'll help you find your entire shopping list. And he'll just disappear for like a fucking hour. You're turning into that guy. Stop it! You need to learn how to say no. Wait, what?
I'm in the complete opposite direction of my own.
There's being nice, and then there's not knowing when to stop. Monica.
Well, what did you want me to do?
Leave it at helping her across the street, maybe? Have the faith in that lady that she can find her way back to her house from there? Maybe that's just me? Like, am I the crazy one here?
Leave her to find her house on her own?
Did she even ask you for help?
I know she wanted me to.
That's not a response. You really need to learn how to say no to people. My point exactly. God. See, there's a difference between being nice and not knowing how to say no. You're kind of starting to become a pushover.
Hey! I am not a pushover. I just really like helping people, is all. It just feels so rewarding to help someone in need,
I understand that. But I will point again. You need to learn how to say no. A sincere smile spreads across her face. Like, I share your sentiment. But you have to know when enough is enough. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just worried that you're overworking yourself. Everyone has their limits, Monica. You gotta learn to look out for yourself sometimes. Exactly. See? My boy here gets it. Put my hands on her shoulders. Alright? You gotta be a little selfish every now and then. Just saying.
Gotta have some time for yourself. Yeah, alright. She wraps her arms around me, embracing me tightly, to which I reciprocate. I'm not much of a hugger, but I make an exception for Monica's hugs. Well, now that you're here, you can finally see these new weapons OS was talking about. OS? Yeah, stands for Overseer. Always having to call him the Overseer is such a mouthful. Yeah, but OS makes it sound like he lives on a computer. And? I knew it. I knew you would roll your eyes at that joke. Plus, wouldn't it be TOS? Since he's the Overseer? Oh god, now he's the terms of service. I give Monica a puzzled look. That doesn't sound much better. It makes him sound like a terms agreement. Hey, that's my line. Actually, that wouldn't be too far from the truth. Wait, is the word "the" even a part of his name? Quote Knuckles from Sonic Boom. I thought your middle name was "the." Monica shrugs in response. Eh, whatever. Let's just try and summon our weapons. Actually, can you hold on for just a second? I kinda need to change first. Oh, right. My bad. Monica picks up her bag and jogs towards the house. Now that she's gone, I quickly take my phone out once again. This is just like what kids do whenever the teacher leaves the room. I tap on the app I use to read manga on my phone. It's a premium service, so it's nothing shady. Uh-huh. 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 I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Plus, it's kind of cheap, too. So if Mom found out I was spending some of my money on this, she'd probably kill me. I click onto my manga of choice, and... seriously, I have to log in again? I just used it like a few hours ago, back at the club. Briskly put in my login information, hoping to get this done before Monica gets back. Okay, there. Now I can... Alright, I'm ready. Damn it! My eyes look up to see Monica standing before me once again, only this time in her standard white crop top. Not sure if I'll ever get used to seeing her in that. It looks nice. Yep, there you go. Can't go wrong with that, Zach. But hey, I ain't complaining. Alright, so... I also just noticed she's got the music note necklace on. Nice touch. How do we summon them again? He never told us. Maybe we're meant to figure it out on our own? So, it's just a matter of how simple or complex the method is. You say that as if it's simple to do. Yeah, I can tell. Doesn't hurt to try. Well, I would try first with just, a simple flick of the wrist. Let me see. I watch Monica as her head reaches down to her side, pretending to hold a sword in its scabbard. She then makes a pulling motion, and...
A rapier materializes within her hand as she points it up towards the sky. Oh, so that's how it works. Whoa. We both stare at it in awe for a moment before a huge smile creeps onto Monica's face. Wow. You're telling me. Look at that face. That is the face of pure joy. How did you know to do that?
I didn't really. I just had a feeling, I guess. Though now that I think about it, it kind of felt instinctual.
She slowly lowers her hand to get a better look at her new weapon. The hilt has a very mystical looking shape and a shiny black finish to the blade. It's a very narrow blade, too. Yep, good pick, Zach. Good pick. Almost looks perfect for her.
You don't say!
She then quickly points the tip of the blade towards me, making me jump. A smug grin plastered on her face.
Now it's time to give it a test.
Hey, chill out. I don't even have mine yet.
I'm just joking. This is a real blade. Just like our knives, it'd be way too dangerous to use these on one another.
Safety didn't seem to be a priority when you were beating me up in all those other training sessions. But I guess it is harder to come back from a sword slash. Exactly.
Okay, you try.
Okay. I do the same thing as she did and pretend to grab an imaginary hilt from my side. Make a pulling outward motion, and... nothing. Bruh. You probably ain't got the same shit she's got. Didn't work. Use your instincts, boy.
How about the other side?
I try the same thing with the other side of my waist. Still, nothing. What gives? Use your instincts, boy. I want a cool sword. You probably ain't getting a cool sword. Monica and I think for a moment. Until suddenly, Monica snaps her fingers.
Try pulling from behind your back.
Wow, it's almost like you've played this before, Zach. Okay. If you say so. I position both hands behind my back and once again pretend to grip an imaginary hilt. Two hands just feels right for some reason. See, now you're using your instincts. Okay. Moment of truth. Hey, that's my line. I close my eyes and pull both my hands forward. A katana materializes in both my hands as I point it upward. Hey! Let's go! Now you're thinking with instinct. I can also feel the sheath appear on my back as well.
A katana?
Can never go wrong with a katana. Not just a katana, a pair of katanas. Yeah, let's go. Yes, this is so cool. I excitedly swing the katana around, proceeding to do some slicing motions. Just be careful with that thing, boy.
Whoa, take it easy there, samurai. I'd like to keep all 10 of my fingers and toes, thank you.
Possibly. Sorry. I set the sword to my shoulder, letting the blade rest on it. Careful. So how are we gonna train with these things?
The same way we've trained before, using the dummies.
Monica points towards the training dummies.
However, I might be able to borrow some wooden swords from the kendo club we can use. That way we'll actually be able to practice against each other, simulating an actual fight.
Okay, cool. Next question. We have a kendo club?
You really don't pay attention to our school much, do you?
Hey, I just show up because I'm legally obligated to do so.
She playfully rolls her eyes. Anyway, to get back on track, how about we practice our starting positions?
I give her a nod while she adjusts her stance. She then brings her blade over her shoulder, getting ready to slash.
Since my sword is different, we won't have the same starting position. You'll have to try and see what fits most comfortably for you.
Okay. I'll play around with the positioning of where I want the slice to begin. Here? No. What about this? Finally, I get in a spot that I like. Position the blade down towards the ground, holding it at my side with one hand. Ooh. Uppercut style. This thing is actually pretty light. Holding it one-handed is pretty easy. I imagine they were designed that way because there's two of them, I would assume.
Now let's practice swinging.
You seem to know a lot about this.
Oh, I don't. I'm honestly just going off of what I think we should do.
Well, it sounds right, so I say keep going. I prepare myself, getting ready to attack the dummy.
Don't hit it anything yet, just swing at the air.
Or not. I reluctantly do as she says and swing at the air a few times.
Are you able to keep it stabilized?
What do you mean?
You need to make sure it's stable when you swing it. Otherwise you could miss, or not do as much damage to the enemy.
What did you send me, Brad? What do you got for me? Oh my god. You beautiful bastard. He found a great wallpaper, he says. So that's what you were using Wallpaper Engine for. Good job.
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle as well.
I watch Monica get a feel for her blade as she swings it through the air a few times too. I copy her, but in my own way to accommodate for the fact that I have a katana instead. Monica then pauses, puts her sword into position again, and faces the dummy. She cuts a thin but deep gash across the chest of it. Monica's eyes widen at the damage dealt. You make it look real easy.
Do try. Maybe it isn't as hard as you think.
After swinging a few more times, I go ahead and swipe at the dummy as well. A large chunk of it flies off upon impact. Wow, she's right. That wasn't hard at all.
Why is that, though?
Hey, you think these powers are helping us adapt to these weapons quicker or something? Because I've never swung a sword in my life.
I was just thinking the same thing. I suppose the idea isn't too far-fetched. Expecting two normal teenagers to be able to handle weapons like these without any prior knowledge would be ridiculous.
It's still weird, though. Because even though I was able to attack that dummy, I still feel a lot of resistance when I use this thing. I feel like I'd tire myself out if I kept going like this.
I suppose some training is still required then.
Yeah, maybe some endurance training.
We better get to work. We can spend tonight working on this, and tomorrow I'll pick up the fake swords. Then next time we can spar with them.
Sounds good to me. I wonder if swinging a wooden stick at her will be easier to get used to than punching her. Oh my god! That is a horrible sounding line when it's taken out of context. Don't take that out of context now, folks. Dad always said don't punch girls. Never said anything about wooden weapons. We continue sparring on the training dummies for the rest of the day. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Jerry looks over my poem carefully. Monica said for us to write poems yesterday for the event, but I luckily already had one done. So now I'm sharing it with Yuri. Even though it was said that poem sharing was optional today, I decided to go through with it anyway. Maybe this will be the one she finally likes. I can only hope. After moments of looking it over, Yuri speaks up. Your style of writing doesn't intrigue me much. I am instantly regretting this decision. It's sort of bleak with not much going on. It's that bad, huh? I wouldn't necessarily call it bad per se. It just doesn't suit my tastes. If it helps though, you've improved a lot since your first poem. Would have been nicer to start with that. Nah, it's fine. I'm sorry. I wasn't intending to sound rude. It's fine. It's nice to know I'm getting better at least. I think I can live with the fact that my poems aren't your cup of tea. Your standard for quality is probably really high, considering how amazing your poems always are.
I wouldn't say they're that high.
Does she realize she's insulting me?
Nevertheless, I do believe you can improve even further. If you set your mind to it, of course.
Sounding a lot like Monica right now, Yuri.
Though my opinion doesn't really matter.
Hey, don't say that. If I didn't value your opinion, I wouldn't bring it to you to begin with. It's always good to see different viewpoints, right?
Yuri nods, her smile growing bigger. Thank you, Homer. That means a lot. But you should continue doing what you're most comfortable with. It's what I do when I write. I mean, despite you not really understanding despite others not understanding them, not just you. Not to say you don't understand them.
Hey, I understand them. Sometimes.
Of course you do. No interpretation is wrong.
Unless they're mine. Damn, when did she figure out I didn't understand her poems? I thought I was so good at hiding it. Anybody who thinks they're good at hiding something is probably not good at hiding something. I would know. Before our conversation could continue, Monica's voice could be heard across the room.
Okay, everyone. Today's meeting is almost over, so I want to go over some things before we go.
We all make our way to the front of the room.
So I was able to talk to the faculty into giving us all the day off tomorrow to work on festival prep. Whoa, for real? Wow, way to go, Monica. How'd you pull that off? Simple. I told them that all the other clubs could use the day off to work as well.
Ah, using everyone as leverage to get them to say yes. Honestly, I'm surprised a tactic like that worked. Because wouldn't their first instinct be like in the situation where not many clubs have approached them about, you know, asking for a day off to, you know, have the day off to work? Be like, yeah, like who, you know, like what club, you know, yeah, what clubs have asked then? It's like, who have you heard from that needs a day off? Nice.
Shows how much they know. I heard most of the clubs are pretty much ready for the festival.
Yeah. Which is why I'm surprised a tactic like this worked. Whoever's in charge of that must be an idiot. They just have to set it all up before Friday. Are you sure we're going to be able to finish everything tomorrow, Monica? Don't worry, guys. We got this. Our event isn't nearly as big as everyone else's. All we need are poems, snacks, banners, and of course, us. Like how managers give people raises. Yeah, the way it works at our store is like every, X amount of hours you work, like 500, you get a pay increase until you hit, the part-time cap. Ooh, I have an idea. Why don't we all wear yukatas for the event? Like the ones they wear at firework festivals? Why? Yeah, good questions, Natsuki. I'm with you. Oh, yeah. Something formal looking. Fair enough, I suppose. Because it's a school festival, duh. Hehe. I think it varies from place to place. That's just how the store that I work at does it. They've got like a cap for the part-timers. And every X amount of hours, they, get a pay raise to continue working towards that cap until they hit it. And before I went full-time this summer, I was at that cap, and I had one merit raise. So I was, I think, one pay raise above it. Yeah, but it's not even summer anymore. Won't we look like weirdos wearing yukata in the middle of fall? You say that, yet I heard one of the clubs is planning to host a maid cafe. Gee, I wonder what club is doing that. Well, as long as we're not the stupidest looking ones, I guess I'm down for it. Wow, Natsuki not being the last to agree? You must really want a yukata. Oh yes, it's that face again. I want to just squish your little cheeks. That face is so precious. Pardon me, I have to gush at this. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. Hey, it's not like that. Hush. I just want to make up for that embarrassment we held last year. I'm ready to show them just how awesome we really are. Aw, that's just the kind of spirit I like to see. Though it would be nice to finally have a yukata. Natsuki mumbles this under her breath. So it is what she said. How about you, Homer? Are you okay with wearing a yukata? Sure. Honestly, don't remember the last time I wore one of those. Should be fun. Well, then it's unanimous. Hold on. We haven't heard from Yuri. It's adorable is what it is. Tell me. I'll pick up the yukatas for everyone tomorrow before Yuri comes over. With all that out of the way, let's wrap up this meeting.
See you all tomorrow. Huh? But you just said we have school off tomorrow. Isn't only Yuri going to see you? I guess you got me there.
Gosh dang it, Sayori. You've ruined her flow. You know how automated Monica likes to do it. You know how automated Monica likes to address us?
Automated? Yeah, you know. Like how you always get her attention with your signature catchphrase. Like how I always say the same shit to people when I think they need help looking for something at work. Yeah. When you're bad at dealing with people, you tend to get into those kinds of routines. That's how you know. It ain't fun. Okay, everyone. It's time to share poems. She puts on her best Monica impression, even attempting to mimic her hand gestures. Hey! I already told you that's not my catchphrase.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Natsuki, chill out. I slowly put my arm around Monica, pulling her close. She smiles, resting her head on my shoulder. See you tomorrow has just as much merit being her catchphrase. I could see Sayori trying to hold in her laughter.
Hey!
The girls burst into laughter.
Just get out already!
We all decide our president has had enough teasing and proceed to gather our stuff. While I'm putting my books in my bag, a realization hits me. I have no idea where Natsuki lives. How the hell was I gonna go over to her house tomorrow for the cupcakes? Guess I could just follow Sayori. But her sense of direction can be pretty terrible at times. I close up my bag and make my way towards Natsuki, who is still packing her stuff. Hey Nat, I just realized you never actually told me where you live yesterday.
Was I supposed to?
She gives me a bewildered look while continuing to pack. Well, yeah? How else am I supposed to help you guys make the cupcakes?
Who said anything about my house? We're making them at your place.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Why? Don't you all have the ingredients?
Yeah, but I can just bring them. It's fine.
This sounds like a lot of unnecessary work, you know?
Well, my dad doesn't let me bring anyone over. Especially if they're a boy.
Ah, I see, Zach. Wait, seriously? Even if it's for school?
Yeah, like that matters to him. Nothing I do matters to him.
What? What?
Natsuki finishes packing her bag, swinging it over her shoulder. Anyway, I'll be over around noon tomorrow, alright?
Huh? Oh, right. That works.
I'm caught off guard by her question, as my mind can't stop thinking about her home life.
I'll tell Sarah to stop by around that time, too. Or wake up around that time in her case.
Alright, well, see ya.
She makes her way toward the door. Hey, wait! Don't you need my address?
She stops, turning her head back towards me. No. I've literally been to your house before. We all have.
Oh my god. I knew the freaking birds chirping were gonna be a sign of something good. Whoever suggested Homer way back when I started this series, you had some incredible foresight. Cause Homer's brain right now is just the fucking cymbal monkey clapping his cymbals and jumping around right now. That's what's going on in his head. Oh, this is great. Damn it. Oh, right. Pretty sure it was underskins. Man's got some real foresight. Good lord. Forgot about that. Sorry. It is true. I did forget that. I instinctively scratched the back of my head out of embarrassment. Natsuki rolls her eyes, mumbling the word dummy under her breath. She then finally leaves the club room. I don't know why I stopped her. My brain was honestly just looking for any excuse to delay her from going home. What's going on behind those closed doors, Natsuki?
Hey, Homer! You coming or what?
Sarah's obnoxious yelling from down the hall rips me out of my head. Coming! I begin walking towards the door, walking past the front desk where Monica still resides. She seems to be finishing up some writing. Probably boring club stuff.
Oh, Homer?
I stop right at the front of the door and turn around.
Don't forget about patrol tonight. We have to make up for that training day.
Ugh, seriously? Festival prep and patrol? You're killing me, Prez. I see you're invoking the Sandlot. Somebody needs to put that on a t-shirt. With Monica's face on it. You're killing me, Prez. Just like the You're Killing Me Smalls shirt. I saw somebody at work with one of those the other day, and it was hilarious. It was me, says Brad. Looks like both of us were wrong. Brad's got the proof right there. Oh, Jesus. I guess we were both wrong, Zach. I'd love to see that. That would be amazing.
What is it that superheroes say in those comic books? Crime never sleeps?
Now that's just not true. Out of all the thugs I've faced, only some have had bags under their eyes. So a good amount of them are getting an easy 7 to 9 hours a night.
Wow, that's impressive.
Well, you know. I'm pretty good at spotting the little detail.
Even hardened criminals have a better sleep schedule than you.
Okay, I kinda walked into that one. Yes, you did.
Homer, come on!
Okay. Jeez. See you later, Prez.
Bye, Homer.
Bye, you. I walk out of the room, tending to the desperate pleas of my childhood friend. Later. Huh. Manga I read a few weeks back is getting an anime adaptation soon. Also, I like what they did with the night background. That's gonna go one of two ways. I hear someone land right behind me, making me put away my phone.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Had some errands to run. Before you tease me, they were actually for me this time.
Tease you? Why, I would do no such thing.
Mm-hmm.
She squints at me in response to my sarcasm. Considering how often she teases everyone else, there's no way I can resist getting her whenever she's wide open. Especially with how adorable she is when she's flustered.
So, ready to go?
Yeah. But first, can I ask you something real quick?
Sure, what's up?
I know this might sound a bit random, but has Natsuki ever talked about her home life with you? Her expression changes almost immediately, taken aback by my question. I figured she knew something about this. Sorry if this is a touchy subject, but every time she talks about anything related to her home life, something always seems off. Plus, I kind of overheard you guys a few weeks ago talking in the hall.
You saw us?
Not on purpose. I was just walking out of the club room and I saw Natsuki crying. And I didn't want to walk over there because I knew she wouldn't want any of us to see her like that.
Don't worry, I get it. You honestly made the right choice. The most I can really tell you is that he's very strict.
I see.
My eyes trail down to the floor.
Yep.
Hey, I know you're worried about her, but I really can't tell you any more than that. I'm the only person she's able to confide in about all this. And I don't really feel comfortable sharing any of her personal information, especially behind her back.
Hey, I understand. It's no problem. Or at least that's how I want to feel. I don't want to pry into Natsuki's business, especially through someone else. But I can't help but feel irritated with how much I don't know. I swear if he touches her.
We should probably start patrolling now. We still have to make up for yesterday's break.
Right, let's go.
Hopefully some jumping around the city can help calm my nerves.
Maybe some thug beatdowns can quell the anger. Can only hope.
After a few minutes of patrolling the city, nothing really catches our eye.
It's strangely quiet. Which is honestly a first for us. I stop with Monica on the rooftop of a nearby building. I'm starting to think my joke about crime sleeping was taken literally.
It's so odd. We usually find something around this time. Well, not every night's gonna be the same.
Well, our name has been getting out there a fair bit. Maybe we're actually starting to strike some fear into people.
I suppose you're right. Especially with those broadcasts on us recently.
I give her a quizzical look. Broadcasts?
Huh? Yeah. Wait, you didn't know? The news has been talking about us.
Wait, seriously? Wow. I guess that's what happens when you don't keep up with the news. Exactly. Well, the live news anyway. I'm sure most people just get their info online nowadays. Since I don't really know anyone who still watches a news station and is under 50. Occasionally.
I can't really fault you for not knowing, honestly. They really only started talking about us recently. Before, we were nothing more than a passing mention.
I see. I might need to tune in sometime, see if they got any better footage of me. Which, of course, I mean, there should be no footage at all. Since I've been extra careful not to be seen by any cameras or anything. Baka. Heh.
Homer?
Huh?
Monica's serious tone grabs my full attention, causing my smile to fade. I see her staring off into the distance, a slightly terrified look on her face.
Hey, you alright?
Maybe you should turn around.
What's wrong? She continues staring, not breaking eye contact with whatever she sees.
It's him.
How did I know that's where it was gonna end? That was just the perfect spot for a cliffhanger. Must be the guy who kicked their shit in last time that they're talking about. Very interesting stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Now, somebody told me a side story unlocked once you complete the Chapter 4 demo. Is there anything new in here to be unlocked? No. Doesn't seem like it. Paralogs. Drowsy days, locked. Is this where we want to go? Can play it when the full chapter comes out. Is this the one you were talking about, Zach? The one in Paralogs here? So I remember you telling me about this earlier. The only one. I'm just making sure we're in the right section here. Did you play all the released chapters? Yes, Natsuki.
Okay, good. Have fun. Good morning, Homer.
Ugh. I slowly make my way towards a desk and slump into it.
Wow, are you still tired? I thought you'd be fully awake by now.
Yeah, I would be. If I didn't have that dumb test in math today. I was really looking forward to napping in that class.
You shouldn't be napping in class at all. You should be getting better sleep at night.
I know.
What were you doing that kept you up so late anyway? Playing video games again? Reading manga?
Reading lewd manga? Hey, that is private business. Hey, you looked over my shoulder at a bad time. The entire series isn't like that. And no, I didn't stay up doing any of those things. I was only up so late because parties next door were happening. And it was so loud that I couldn't sleep.
Homer, I live next door to you. And the house on the other side has been empty for months.
Okay, I was up all night playing games again.
You're hopeless.
Thanks for telling me what I already know.
Hey everyone! Sorry I'm late. Had to make a quick stop at the vending machine.
She holds up her cup of coffee before taking a sip.
Wow, being late for selfish reasons? Who are you and what have you done to our club president?
Ha ha, very funny. It's actually fitting.
I just need a little bit more of a boost today than usual. Can you pass some of that boost on to Homer? He's still out of it. Still? And here I thought you'd have a bit more energy after lunch.
Same here. Turns out all that food just ended up making me more sleepy. Well, it depends on what you ate.
Well, how about I buy you a coffee as well then? That should perk you right up.
Okay. But only because you're buying.
Ooh, while you're out there, can you get me a cookie? Sure.
I sluggishly stand up and follow Monica out the door. I can't keep doing these late nights.
Shh. Walk a little bit from the door.
begins walking through the hall toward the vending machines, with me following her. I just don't understand why these guys have so much backup. Like right when we think we're finished with one group of them, oh, would you look at that? More guys are here. Yeah, that's how these crime fighting things work.
I guess criminals travel in packs.
Don't even get me started on the carjackers. I swear they wait until we're on our way home to steal a car. It's like clockwork.
Don't worry. Once we make a bigger name for ourselves, that should deter a lot of the criminal activity.
I guess so. You know, you got some talent, Prez. You don't seem affected by this at all. How do you do it?
I think she's just better at hiding it. Oh, that's easy. This is my 4th cup of coffee. Did I or did I not tell you? She's just better at hiding it. Oh my god, that is rich. So, which flavor did you want?
Actually, I think I'll pass on the coffee.
Suit yourself.
Later that evening. You almost finished tying the rope?
Just about.
Hey, don't tie him too tight! I got violin practice tomorrow. I want my arms feeling sore. You play the violin? You never told me that. Well, I didn't know we were close enough for info like that. What do you mean? You invited me to dinner last Thursday. I ain't invited you for nothing. I only did it because I thought you were lonely. Can both of you shut up?
Monica tightly fastens the knot.
Ow!
There, finished.
Nice. Cops should be on their way to pick up these bozos. Hey, that's not nice. If all goes right, I should finally be able to sleep on time tonight.
Time to book it.
Are you serious? That must be Jerry.
You know him?
Yeah, he told me he was gonna steal a car tonight. Never told me when, though. I never heard of this Jerry. Yeah, how does it feel to have something kept from you, huh?
Eventually we hear a car start up and drive away. We should probably...
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have a few choice words for Jerry when we get to him. Look, I'm sorry, Sayori, but I had to back up my teammates. I couldn't just leave them.
Who are these people and why are they also able to stay up all night playing games? Are they real neats?
No, they're on the other side of the world.
Ah, whatever. You do know that Monica isn't gonna let you nap in the club, right?
Yeah. I opened the club room door, letting Sari walk in first. What?
Oh, hey, Monica's actually here. What?
We both looked toward the teacher's desk to find Monica already sitting there. However, she has her head resting in her arms, sound asleep.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting huge deja vu right now.
So, is this the second time she's fallen asleep here?
Yep. I'm personally betting for 3. Right now, though, it's time to play Punish the Club President.
She reaches into her bag and pulls out a black marker. Sayori, I know what you're thinking, but I'm just warning you, this is probably not a good idea. Hey, hold up. Did you really think I was just gonna sit by and let you do this?
She didn't stop us from messing around with you at the sleepover.
Good point. Proceed. Wow, such compassion. She takes off the marker's cap and gets to work. While she does that, I walk over to an empty desk. I considered taking a nap as well, but after seeing what's happening to Monica, I decided against it. I'll just play some games on my phone. Try not to fall asleep while you're doing it. A few moments later.
Hey, we're here.
Good one, Underskins. Yeah, he should have asked.
Sorry we took so long. Yuri was taking her sweet time checking out a book from the library. I just wanted to make sure I got the right one.
Monica slowly wakes up and stretches, letting out a yawn in the process.
Oh, hey you two.
Oh my god, Sayori.
Monica.
Oh. Oh my god, that is great.
Did you just come in? Yeah, we did.
Control, Natsuki. Control. She snickers, attempting to hold back laughter.
Oh dear. Huh? What's wrong, Yuri? It's nothing.
She looks away, a smile creeping its way under her face as well. Yep.
Sayori drew on my face, didn't she?
Quick to figure her out, huh? They both nod. And now...
Okay, let it out.
And now... Both girls burst into laughter as Monica looks into her phone camera to inspect her face. She soon turns around to face me.
I can't believe you let her do this to me.
I didn't forget the sleepover, Monica.
Okay, we're even. By the way, where is the rogue doodler?
She's getting a cookie from the vending machine. I'm honestly surprised you even fell asleep. Seemed fine at lunch. What happened to all that coffee you were drinking? Simple. She crashed.
I only got like 2 hours of sleep last night. Coffee can only get me so far. Plus, around the time I walked into the club room, I crashed.
See? What'd I tell ya? Caffeine crash. Coffee addict's worst enemy. Well, hey, look on the bright side. You're the club president. So if you want to start a group nap activity, I'm all for it.
Nice try, but that's not happening. I'll just wait until I get home. Hopefully tonight will be easier on us.
Wait. I look around and notice that Natsuki and Yuri are talking to each other nearby. I take Monica by the arm and pull her towards the closet. We're going out on patrol again tonight? Why don't we just take a break? We're both clearly tired.
I know, but don't you remember the lead we got last night?
You mean from Jerry?
You remembered his name?
No. Yeah, the carjacker who kept us up.
We have to go tonight. If you don't, an innocent store will get robbed. We had the power to stop it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll be ready to go by tonight.
Thanks, Homer.
Don't mention it, Squid.
I'm going to the bathroom to wash this off my face. If I so happen to bump into Sayori along the way, you will not be seeing her unscathed.
Godspeed, Sayori. Godspeed. Okay, you all ready? Right, bust through the door. Want everyone to take as much as you can. I'll handle the register. What about the safe? John's got that under control. Cool, and what about us? Oh, you guys. You two just stay outside and keep watch for... Ah, shit!
So let me break down how this can go. We can do this the easy way, where you all drop your weapons and turn yourselves in. Or, suddenly one of them threw a punch at Monica, which she instantly catches. We can do this the hard way.
Is it too late to pick an option? I take that as a yes. Yes, it is. Get him! We both ready ourselves as the thugs come running towards us. I slug one of the guys in the face, effectively knocking him out. Another swings his bat at me, which I effortlessly dodge. Are you guys even trying? I punch him in the gut and let him fall over, dropping his bat in the process. I hear another guy coming up behind me. I have to grab at the bat off the ground and turn around, throwing it at him. The bat makes contact with his head, knocking him out. Yeesh. Might have gone a bit too far with that one. Hey, you alright down there? I go down to check his pulse. Okay, he's fine. I look toward Monica to find her tying a dude by his wrists with rope.
Now you're gonna be the one who tells the cops everything you guys were planning to do tonight. Got it?
Got it!
Good.
She grabs one of their phones and calls the police before throwing the phone down. You guys should really put locks on your phone. This isn't safe. Though I guess being a criminal isn't exactly safe either.
Okay, we're good to go.
Cool. That went really well. And it's only 4 in the morning.
Well, at least we sacrificed our sleep for something good, right?
Yeah, I guess. Just wish I could use that on a sick note. Monica lets out a few giggles as we make our way back home. Alright, here goes nothing. I take a sip of my recently acquired coffee. Blah! That it's way too bitter. I hook over to the nearby water fountain and turn it on, trying to get the taste out of my mouth. Man, I knew I should have brought Monica with me. I have no idea what any of these flavors taste like. As the taste is somewhat gone, I turn to the fountain and grab my coffee. Well, I guess she has something to drink now. Though it does make me wonder if this would be her 4th or 5th cup today. While on my way, I see a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, Natsuki. She stops and turns at the sound of my voice.
Yo! What are you doing with a cup of coffee? Late night again?
Yeah. Signed up for a fighting game tournament a few days ago, and last night was the start date. Did pretty well, honestly.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you lost.
Yep. Because that's what Monica usually goes for, I believe. Hey! I'll have you know that I... gotta make sure the story's believable, Homer. I got close, okay?
I knew it. There's no need to be embarrassed, though. Those things can be really tough to win. Especially when you get one of those no-lifers in your bracket. I swear, some people just have too much free time.
We both stop in front of the club room. Thanks for the sympathy.
You better win next time, though. Because not only did you lose that tournament, you stayed up all night just to lose. Which makes you a double loser.
And there's the Natsuki we all love to tolerate. She soon opens the door, both of us walking inside. As we're walking in, I quickly swipe the book she's holding.
Hey!
She attempts to grab it from me, but I raise my arm, holding it above her head. Who's the double loser now?
You're such a dork!
She little hops to try and reach it, but to no avail.
Yep.
As much as I want to call her cute right now, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm pushing my luck as is, considering she hasn't resorted to punching me yet. Though not a punch, she does decide to switch tactics. She proceeds to grab my arm, trying to pull it downward.
Give it to me!
Not until you admit you're... We both turn around at the person shushing us. Turns out to be Sayori, who is sitting at a desk with a book in her hand. What happened to your blazer? And strangely without her blazer.
You two keep it down.
Sayori, where's your blazer? Don't tell me you spilled something again.
What? No.
She yells in a hushed tone.
It's over there.
She points towards the front of the room, to which our eyes follow. Oh, yes, I see. Oh. There she goes again, yep. However, she has another blazer, presumably Sayori's, wrapped around her shoulders. I walk over to notice a note lying beside her. I gently grab the note out from under her. I thought that might have been Sayori's note. I slowly slip the note back, making sure she'll see it when she wakes up. What spurred all this?
Well, I thought her falling asleep yesterday was just a funny little accident. But seeing it happen again today made me realize she must have been working really hard these past few days. So I figured she deserved some sort of break.
Mm-hmm, definitely. You don't know how right you are, Sayori.
Makes sense to me. She does always seem like she has a lot on her plate, even if she's really good at hiding it most of the time. Exactly, and that's why I'm going to be taking over the rest of this club meeting today. So today's activity will be quiet reading and a poem reading so we don't wake up Mani.
Sounds good to me. Though now I'm curious. If your blazer's with Monica, what happened to your vest?
Okay, that I spilled apple juice on.
Come to think of it, I didn't even think about that. I knew it! Eventually, Yuri enters the club room, catching our attention.
Did you guys know you left the door open? Yuri, Monica's taking a snooze, so it's silent reading today.
Her eyes widen with excitement at Natsuki's statement. She's like, "You don't know how long I have waited to hear those words." There's layers, huh? Finally. Yuri quickly but quietly walks towards an empty desk, getting ready to read. Wait, isn't every day silent reading day for Yuri? Anyway, I guess I should get started on today's activity as well.
Not so fast, mister.
Huh?
You're going to sleep too.
Wait, seriously?
If you're not going to get any sleep at home, then you should try to get some here. I don't want those eye bags getting any bigger. You got that?
Yes, Miss Vice President.
Good. Now get to sleeping. She sits back down at her desk and picks up a book.
With pleasure, Miss VP. I sit at the one beside her and take off my bag, setting it on the ground.
Hey, the teacher's desk is pretty big. I'm sure 2 people could rest their heads there.
I place it next to Monica and sit down in it. Once sitting, I rest my elbows on the desk and lay down into them before closing my eyes. I'm really lucky to have a friend like Sayori. Sayori with the sleep dart. Good stuff. Anything else in the gallery? Nope, just the paralog one. I like that. Yep, this was fun. This was a fun read. Leaves me excited for the rest of Chapter 4. That's for sure. That is it indeed, Zach. And with that, I am going to call it a night. So I don't know how early we're going to be leaving for our trip tomorrow, but, you know, I got to get packed and everything, so, you know, we want to do all that so we can get out there and get settled in. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in 1 week's time. A little bit more, since technically I won't be back next Saturday. It'll be Sunday we get back. So it'll be either next Sunday night or Monday night that I will be back to streaming. So until then, take care.